Hey everyone, it's Commissioner Tom. It's New Year's Eve day, 2015. It's a pretty gray day here in Ohio. But, yep, thought I would weigh in on the challenge that Jonesy put up about serrated points. Before I do that, thought I'd just take a walk around outside a little bit here and take the camera with me. If you don't want to see a boring video of me walking around my property and talking, you can skip forward to where I'm showing the serrated points. But yep, this is the back of my property back here, and kind of an interesting thing that we didn't really realize how visible this lake back here behind us would be once the leaves fell off. So I don't own the lake. I own up to the lake, but and you can see it's pretty brown. We had a lot of rain over the last couple of days, and I think everything's drained in there. But yeah, so they put my septic field back here at the back of the property, and this was, I mean, it was as thick as the woods over here, and so they just kind of graded that all out, took down all the trees and saplings. So I told them to throw some grass seed on it, and we were fortunate enough this fall to get the yard to actually take back here, which again didn't really expect. But yep, so this is kind of the back of the property. There's some houses across the lake there. We were real fortunate to find this piece of land when it became available. That's looking back up to the house there. Jenny doesn't like me filming the house, but I don't think you'll recognize it from the back. Yep. Got a couple of that's an old tree that's probably not going to last a whole lot longer. It's a big maple tree. It's got a piece that fell off there. I think that's where my owls came from earlier in the year when we were building the house. So yeah, been a good year. Again, we built the house this year, and got two graduating from college here within 6 months. Hey doggies. And looking forward to seeing what 2016 brings. So alright, well, we'll go in. I'm going to shut this off. We'll go in and take a look at a couple of the serrated points. Get right back to you. Okay, well, let's take a look at some of these serrated points. I think the serrated points, you know, you'll have your kind of like micro serrations versus your regular serrations, and then you get into some of the extreme ones. But you know, this would be more of a example of a micro serration. This one would be a little bit more of a, yeah, that's still kind of a micro serration, getting into more of your regular serrations. A couple of these, I've noticed that a lot of these bifurcate points, or LaCroix, whatever you want to call them, often are serrated. It's interesting, if you look at this one, you can see where they, they pressure flaked from this side, so they took the antler tool, whatever, and then they just popped off this side to make those jagged edges. Here we're starting to get into more teeth. Definitely would have done some damage. Here's another good example. Nice flaking on that point. And then you start to get into, here's another one of those LaCroix bifurcate points. You can see what I'm talking about here. Real similar. Yep, then you start to get into some of the extreme serrations. I know we all probably have a couple of these in our collection. I can't imagine that was used for cutting, because I think these would break off. So it was just, again, probably meant to do a lot of damage as it was ripping through the flesh. Probably my favorite serrated point is this one. Somebody took a lot of time to put those on there. Now I could see that being used for cutting. If you look at the shape of that, that was likely a knife. Yep. Okay. Well, here's just kind of a look at some things with some points with some serrations on them. Again, I want to wish everyone a happy New Year. Good luck to you and your family, and good luck to the arrowhead hunters, and hope you find good points this year. Hope 2016 is a great year for everyone. This is Commissioner Tom signing off.